everyone, today I'm making this swirly granny square. So I'm just relaxing. I'm gonna make a shirt out of it, so I need 2 more of these and then I just have to steam it and then I will put it together. Maybe I'll do another live tomorrow when I put the shirt together. So I start out here by making a slip knot. You use the yellow. You need 2 stitch markers, a darning needle, and some scissors, and I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So we're gonna start by chaining 4 to make a magic ring. And I think my kitten's coming over to say hi already. Okay, can you not get off the table, baby? I know. Bless you. You're so sleazy when you wake up from your nap, huh? So we have our magic ring here. Stop trying to eat my food. Go, kitty. Go on, Gizmo. We're going to double crochet into the magic ring. You need 6 double crochets. So 1, and we're going to mark that with blue. Then we need 5 more double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to pull that out and we're going to switch to our second color. And here's Gizmo. Okay, we're switching to our second color. You pull it through. And I'm gonna get my cat off the table. We're gonna attach that on there. And we're going to do our first double crochet in the pink. And that gets a stitch marker again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this is the end of row 1. You should have 6 of each color. Going into row 2, you do 2 double crochets into each space. So 1 and 2. You're going to move your stitch marker back to the first stitch. And Gizmo is coming to play with the yarn. I know you want attention because you're just a little baby kitten, but I'm trying to work on something. Here's the baby. His name is Gizmo. And he's a little tension hog. Yes, he is. Okay, you need to go. Go on. Okay. Now continuing row 2, again, 2 double crochets in every stitch. And you can work in the ends underneath so you don't have to weave them in later. Again, so row 2 will have 2 stitches in every stitch. So you will have a total of 12 of each color. How did that happen? It tied itself into a knot somehow, and I don't understand how it did that. Gizmo, you need to go away, dude. Don't eat my food. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. So this is the first time we're going to be switching over to the next color here. So you want to make sure you have the pink pulled out far so you don't end up losing that later. Now we're moving on to the yellow here. So you pull it back tight on your hook and you're going into this next space. You'll be doing 2 double crochets into this space here. So 1, 2. You move your crochet stitch, not stitch, your stitch marker back to the first one. And now this row again will be 2 double crochets in each stitch. 1 and 2. The next stitch is 2 double crochets again. This is the end of the second row, so you should have 12 of each color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And again, we pull out the yellow so we don't lose that string later. Actually, we keep going, my bad. You don't switch until you get to the pink there. So, row 3. The first stitch with the stitch marker there, you always do 2 double crochets into that. Now you switch the stitch marker to the first double crochet of the row. And you can see here, each stitch in the last row had 2. So now this row is going to be 1 double crochet. And then in the next stitch, you do 2 double crochets. And you just keep repeating that. So again, now it is 1 double crochet into the next stitch. And 2 double crochets into the stitch after that. So you can see the first stitch you started, it should be 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. And you just repeat that all the way around for the third row. And this whole thing is just made with double crochets. You don't have to do anything else until you get to making the edges. Then you will be doing half double crochets and single crochets to get the straight edge. But that isn't till the end. The rest of it is all just double crochets. So 2, and then back to 1. You should have 2 stitches left here, so you'll do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then before you get to the next color, the last one is going to be a single crochet, or 1 double crochet, just like that. And then you have to pull out the yarn so you don't lose it, you don't lose your spot. And you'll be switching back to pink now. So again, now that we're at a stitch marker, that gets 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And if you want to make sure you're at the right spot, you can look right here, and this is the row where you did 2 in each stitch. So now you know that you still have to keep doing the 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochets in the next. And you always want to make sure you end up going back and adding your stitch marker into that first spot there. So again, we're going to do 1 double crochet here. In the next stitch, you get 2 double crochets. And I'll add this here just so you guys can see what I'm working on. Okay, next spot is 1 double crochet. And then 2 double crochets. 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets. And then right before I get to that stitch marker, I'm ending again with 1 double crochet into the last spot. And now we are going to be on the 4th row. So that will be again into the stitch marker. You do 2 double crochets. You move your stitch marker to that first stitch you made. Now you can see again, this is the first one you did. Then you have 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the next. So this one is going to be the next 2 spaces, get a double crochet. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then into that third one, you're going to do 2 double crochets. So this whole pattern for this row is going to be 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. And you do that for both colors. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. One double crochet into this space, 1 double crochet again, and the next space gets 2. One double crochet. Oh, I messed that up. Here we go. Okay. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. One double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. And then you should end here with having 2 stitches left in this row. So that'll be just the 2 stitches of 1 double crochet in each stitch. Just like that. So 2, 1, and 1. And then you're switching back to yellow. And you gotta make sure you pull out your pink so you don't lose your spot on that one. And now we're starting that next row, the same row we were on, but in yellow now. So again, you can see this row here at the pink is 2, 1, 2. So now you know you're doing the 2 double crochets in one space each, and then the third stitch gets 2 double crochets. So we go 2 double crochets in the first stitch with the stitch marker, 1 and 2. Now we're moving the stitch marker to that first double crochet we made. Just like that. And now we continue on the same pattern we were doing before of 1 double crochet. The next stitch gets 1 double crochet. And the third stitch gets 2 double crochets in it. So this pattern repeats on each row you do. So on the next row, instead of the 2, so you see it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, then there's 2 double crochets. The next one will be 3 of the single double crochets. And then on the 4th stitch, you do the double crochets together. So we just keep going around, and I always put my blue stitch marker first so I know what row I'm on. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. The 3rd stitch gets 2 double crochets in it. So double crochet, double crochet, and 2 double crochets. And again, ending this row, you should have 2 stitches left, and those each get 1 double crochet in them. So 1 and 2. Okay, now you pull that out. So we're starting our next row again. That will be 2 double crochets into that stitch. And this is the last row round before we switch to our corners. So this is going to be row, what, 4 or 5? I don't know what row, I've lost count. But this next row, if it's 4 or 5, don't remember which, is going to be, as you can see, it's 2, then 1 on this row. So this next row is going to be 3 double crochets. The first 3 stitches is a double crochet in each one. 1, 2, and 3. And then the 4th stitch on that will then be a double crochet of 2. So 1, and 2. So again, we can see double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into 1 stitch. And we just repeat that again. So the next 3 stitches get 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, and 3. That 4th stitch gets 2 double crochets in it. 1 and 2. And then we just go all the way around to the blue marker. And then when we get to the blue marker, that is when we start our first corner. So next 3 stitches get 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, and 3. The 4th one gets 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Back to 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment and I can answer them as well. Or just like and share so more people can see the video. And you can always go back and make sure you did it right. So again, you see the 3 and then 2. So now you know you got a couple more left, and then you were done with the yellow section and you switch to pink. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet again, the 3rd double crochet, the 4th one gets 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and you'll know if you did it right if you have 3 stitches left here, because that will be your last 3 double crochets in each space. 2 and 3. You're gonna pull that out so you don't lose it, and you are switching over to pink. Now again, you can tell here on this row it's just 2 and then the double, and then there's 2 single double crochets in those and a double. So you know on this row that we're starting here, you do your 2 double crochets into that first space with the marker. You switch your stitch marker to that first space of the new row. And then you start your first double crochet, your second double crochet, your 3rd double crochet, and then into your 4th stitch again, you get 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So this is the new pattern again. You got the 3 and then 2. And you just keep repeating that all the way till you get to the blue stitch marker. 1, 2, 3. Your 4th one gets 2 double crochets. And hopefully by now you've gotten the hang of the pattern. You can continue to go bigger with it The next row after this would just be 4 spots of double crochets and then 2 on the 5th stitch. But for this is the last row and we do corners now. So double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. 4th stitch gets 2 double crochets. Next 3 stitches get double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then double crochets again. 1 and 2. And we have 2 more sets to go. So 1, 2, 3, and 2, and this one. And then you should be ending again with 3 double crochets in the next 3 spaces. 1, 2, and 3. And we will be starting our first corner now. So to start our first corner, you should be on your first stitch marker here. You will be adding 3 double crochets to that stitch marker. So 1, 2, and 3. You will chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then you will double crochet 3 into that same spot still. 1, 2, and 3. And you can take out your stitch marker. So there's your first corner. Now the next 2 spaces get double crochets. So 1 double crochet. The next space gets 1 double crochet. The next 3 spaces you do half double crochets. So you should have 3 loops on your hook there, and you pull through all 3. So double crochet, 3 half double crochets. The next 4 stitches get single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we are just going to repeat the exact same pattern on that other side. So you have the 4 single crochets, you're done with those. You go back to 3 half double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. back to 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. This is going to be your second corner in the pink color. So that will be going into this next stitch. You do 3 double crochets into it. 1, 2, and 3. You chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so your second corner in whatever color you're on is a little bit different than this section here. So to finish off this color, this spot and this spot, it's the same. You do double crochet, double crochet, and then this part's the same too. You do 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And now this is the part that's different. So on this last part, you did 4 single crochets here. This part, you're going to finish with a slip stitch. So you will do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And instead of doing a 4th single crochet, you're going to slip stitch. So you do that, and then you can cut your pink yarn and you pull it through. So that pink is done now. We got one side of corners finished. Now we're moving on to the yellow. Again, this is the stitch marker there. So you're starting your corner. So that is 3 double crochets into this spot, chain 3, and then 3 double crochets into the same spot. So that's the first yellow corner done. We can take out that stitch marker now, and we go into the next spot, which is double crochet, double crochet again, next 3 spots, get half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. 2 double crochets. 1, 2. And we are finishing our corner again. So that will be 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, all into the same spot. We're going to do the 2 double crochets into the next 2 spaces. So just like that, that's the corner, and then you have double crochet, double crochet. The next 3 are half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then we are finishing the yellow color, so you will do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and you will finish it off with a slip stitch and cut your yarn. And this is what you are left with. I just have to finish one more square because I have to do a total of 5 for the shirt I'm working on. I will show you now how I weave in my ends. We go to 1 stitch over, so you skip this one, go to this one, you go under it with your needle, pull through, and then you're going back into this yellow right here, just like that, and then it looks like a continuous seam of the yellow there, and then you just weave in your end. I go this way once, and then you make sure it's not too tight. And you're going to weave it back in the other way now, just to make sure it stays in place. And you can cut your yarn here. And you can cut this yarn because we weaved over our ends at the start. And we do the same thing with the pink now. So again, we're gonna skip this first yellow one, go into the second underneath both of those, pull it through, and we're going to go into the pink right there, pull it through, just like that. And we weave in our ends again. Let me trim off the excess. Now, the shirt I'm working on, the pattern for it is sort of like this. And then there's another one right here. And I just connect them all together, and then I do straps. And each of these corners on the top and bottom also get straps, which I may go live again tomorrow to finish it off. But today I'm just finishing off the 5th square probably. But if anyone has questions, again, you can ask them in the comments and I can answer them. But all of these are done, I just have to work on one more. And you can do these in different colors. There is also other patterns online where you can do 3 colors of it. I just like the 2 colors. So we're gonna start making another one. So again, to start this off, it'll be 4, chain of 4. So just like that. And this is like an easy magic ring. So there's 4. You slip stitch into that first chain. Now this is your center. That's where you're going to go in. So you're going to do 6 double crochets into this ring again. 1. Now we're going to mark it again. And when I do stitch markers to make it easier, I always start with one color. So I'm always going to know this is where I'm going to end. It's the blue for each row. So we need 6 double crochets in each row. So that's 1 double crochet. We need 5 more. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got to do 1 more. And 6. So again, your first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to pull your yellow so you don't lose it. You're going to make a big loop. Hello, how are you today? So you make your slip knot here, go through that center spot, you pull it through, and we're just going to attach it on. So we got to go over one like that and pull it tight. Now we're doing our first double crochet here. So 1 double crochet, and you're adding your stitch marker in so you know that's your first spot of pink. And this is where, again, you want to weave over your ends here. So we need 5 more double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, this should be a total of 6 of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There should be 6 of each color. Okay, starting here now. You want to scoot everything to make it more even. We're going to keep going over these strings here so they get weaved in. So going into this next space, it is 2 double crochets in each space. And my yarn got messed up, so let's do that again. There you go. Okay. double crochet, 2 double crochets, and we're going to move our blue marker back to the first part, so we know this is the start of the round again. So the second row, you're going to do 2 double crochets into each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. One is 11 and 12. Okay, now we're switching back to yellow here because we're at that point. As you can see, we pull out the pink part and we switch over to the yellow. Going into that first stitch marker again, it gets 2. So 1 and 2. You're going to move your green stitch marker to that first spot. And this row is the same as last. It's going to be a total of 12 yellow, and it's 2 double crochets into each stitch. How's everybody's day going? Everybody having a good day? This is like my first free week. My kids started school up again, so I get back into making some videos and going live, making some crochet stuff. There's some hats I want to make. There's some other granny squares that I like to make. If a lot of people like this, I'll keep doing them. But I don't know. So we're back at the next spot because we're at the blue marker again. So as you can see, we can count our last row. That's all 2 in each row for a total of 12 of each color. Now, the third row, once again, you start off at the stitch marker. That gets 2 double crochets. Every single time you get to a stitch marker, it is 2 double crochets. Now we move that to the first double crochet of the row. And this is how we know where to end again. So this next row is going to be 1 double crochet, The next one gets 2 double crochets. And that just repeats on and on now. So again, it'll be 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. So the next one gets 1 double crochet. The next one gets 2 double crochets. One double crochet and 2 double crochets. One double crochet, 2 double crochets. One double crochet, 2 double crochets. And before you switch colors, you should be ending on 1 double crochet. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of this color from the stitch marker to the next color. So pull out the yellow and we're switching to the pink. Now again, we are at the first stitch marker, so that gets 2 double crochets. The start of every row always gets 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. You move your stitch marker to that first double crochet you made. And then we continue with our pattern of 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next stitch. One double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next stitch. One double crochet and 2 double crochets in the next stitch. One double crochet, 2 in the next stitch. One double crochet, 2 in the next stitch. And you finish with 1 double crochet in the last stitch. And we are at the start of the next round. So you can see what you're having to do next. There's your first stitch, which is 2, then 1, then 2. So this row, you start with your 2 double crochets in the first stitch. One and 2. your stitch marker so you know where to end again. Always got to make sure you do that, or you're gonna have to restart everything basically if you lost count. So again, you can always look and see where you're at. So you have 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So we will be doing 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then the third one gets 2 double crochets. So this time we're working in threes basically. It'll be double crochet, 2 double crochet, over and over until you get to the blue again. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. If you guys could like and share the video, that would help me out a lot. Get me some more views in here. And if you want to follow along, you can follow along with me and ask any questions you want. One double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. And make sure you don't get your yarn tangled like what I just did apparently. 1 1 2. So we do 1 1 again, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. One double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2. So if we did this row right, once again, we should be ending on the 2 double crochets, 1 in each spot. So 1 and 2. And we are switching back over to yellow now. We are at the yellow marker. And again, we will look down here. This is 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we know at this spot, it'll be always the 2 double crochets into that first spot. So 1 and 2. Remove that stitch marker to the first stitch. And now we will continue our row of going 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into the same spot. So once you do these a couple of times, you really get the hang of it, and I think each granny square takes me around like 35 to 40 minutes. Yeah, 35 to 40 minutes, somewhere around there. So they get done pretty quickly. And if I'm not explaining it, I do a lot faster, but it'll be like 30 minutes per each square basically, once you get fast with it. but when you're talking and doing it at the same time, you really gotta double check what you're doing just to make sure you didn't goof anything up. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 in this spot. And again, it is all double crochets, so you just work in double crochet rounds to each stitch marker. And I always do the blue as the first color, so I know I stop at blue. That is the end of the round. 1 double crochet, 1 more double crochet, the next one gets 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and you should be finishing off again with having 1, 2 spots left, and those both get 1 double crochet. Okay, this is the last round we are going to do before we do the corners. So in the stitch marker, you do your 2 double crochets. You move your stitch marker to your first one, your first double crochet of the row. It should be 2 back because you did your 2 stitch or your 2 double crochets in that stitch. Now this row, the next 3 spots, so 1, 2, 3, those spots get double crochets. The 4th one gets 2 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. So again, 1, 2, 3, then end with 2. And you go to the next one. It'll be 3 double crochets in the next 3 spots. So 1, 2, and 3. The next one gets 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. The next 3 spots all get double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. The 4th spot gets 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. The next 3 get 1 double crochet each. 1, 2, 3. The 4th stitch gets 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. Two double crochets into the last spot there. 1, 2, and 3. What am I doing? What was my brain doing? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, there we go. And then we finish with our last 3 there. One, 2, and the last one, 3. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. From this stitch marker to this stitch marker, it should be 30 of that color. Now we're switching over to the pink. So you have to pull out the yellow. Oops. I'm switching to pink. So you pull it tight. You do your 2 double crochets in that stitch marker. 1 and 2. This row again is going to be 3 double crochets into the next 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. The 4th stitch gets 2 double crochets all the way to the blue. And then we are going to do our corners. So 1, 2, 3, 2. So this section is just working through 4 stitches at a time. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. The 4th one is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Yes, I am. I got a whole 4 likes right now.
Wow.
And he was coming to disturb my video at the beginning, of course.
What's going on out there?
I don't know. Trucks. There's trucks out there. What are they doing?
Trucking around.
Mother trucker. On your lunch.
Mm-hmm.
He's so sneezy after his nap. What's wrong with him?
Probably got post-nasal drip.
table. Okay. Yeah, go away, kitty. Go to your dad. Get. Not eating my food. No food. Get. He's so meowy.
Oh.
He's saying, Dad, play with me, play with me.
Doesn't seem like he's on the plane, but
Dad, pet me, pet me. I'm just a sleepy little kitten. Come here. Come here. Blue's flapping around. So we're starting our corner here. So that's 3 double crochets in there. Chain 3. And 3 double crochets. Laszlo, you better not think about it. You're too big. You're gonna mess up my whole camera. You see him?
yeah.
Take out that stitch marker. So each corner is 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Now we do 2 double crochet in the next 2 spots. So 1, 2. The next 3 spots get half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then we do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And this is the next corner, so we do 3 double crochets into 1 spot, chain 3, and do another 3 double crochets. Yeah, not like that'd be picked up in my video or anything. Don't worry about it, Coda.
Fine, I want to go to the other room. Look, you can see the video anyways. Do you want me to take your food? Because he's just trying to eat it.
Can you move your butt? Can you move your butt? Bless you. Okay, we're finishing the pink section now. So, double crochet, double crochet. The next 3 spots get half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. finishing pink now. We're going to do 3 single crochets and finish with a slip stitch. So on this side, like I said, that's 4 single crochets in the middle. This one is just 3 single crochets. The 4th one turns into a slip stitch. So now we cut the yarn and pull it through, just like that. The pink side is done. Now we move to yellow. Working on the first yellow corner, that will be 3 double crochets into the stitch marker. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, can we not chew on my yarn, please? I'll do a little glimpse of my kitty cat over here again. This is Gizmo. This is the little Gizmo. He's a little troublemaker. He just wants to eat my yarn. You can't help. Do not chew on the yarn. Do not. No. It's not yours. It's not yours. Stop it. Stop it. You can remove the stitch marker now. The next 2 spots get double crochets. So 1 and 2. What are you doing? Is that the most comfy spot you could lay? Apparently this is where we lay now. Because there's nowhere else better to lay than on top of my yarn to get all your hair in it. Right? There's no better place you could lay. No better place. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You sound like an elephant when you blow your nose.
I'm not falling for that one.
What does that mean?
You got me last time when you said I sound like an owl. I'm not falling for it.
You sound like an owl. They said you sound like an owl.
No, I don't sound like an elephant. I don't sound like an owl. I sound like me. Not tricking me. Back to work.
Yeah, go back to work. Okay, Gizmo. Leave the yarn alone. Leave it alone. You're not helping. You are going to ruin the yarn. And you're making me lose my spot. I have to count again. So 2 double crochet. 3 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet. So we're on our 3rd half double crochet. Then we do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And we are on the last corner of yellow. So 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets, all into this last spot to finish the corner again. 1, 2, and 3 into the same spot. 3 more double crochets. 1. Stop biting it. Stop it. You're not helping. I know you think you are, but you're not. Leave it alone. You're already getting your hair on my yarn. You don't need to play with it too. Dude, stop. Stop it. Stop it. No yarn. Okay. The next 2 spaces get double crochets. 1 and 2. Stop. Next 3 spaces get half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now we finish it off with 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And the 4th one is a slip stitch. And now we cut the yarn. So this is our 5th square completed. And now I just have to sew in the ends. So we skip the first pink, go in the second one, pull it through, you insert it in the yellow there, and pull it through. So it looks like it's just continuous. You flip it over, you go to the back of the square, and you weave in your end. And you want to make sure, once again, you go in different angles so it doesn't come undone. So we're going to go back one, we're going to go this way. Yeah, this is my little kitten Gizmo. He's trying to help, but he's not being helpful. He's a little menace. There's so many spots in this room that he could sit, and he has to sit directly on my crochet stuff. He's very new. We've only had him for a few weeks. We found him outside, and he was covered in fleas. But now he's an indoor cat with all our other 2 kitty cats. And he is a little troublemaker already, because he's an orange guy. And if anybody knows stuff about the orange cats, they're always crazy. And apparently it's true, because he's insane. I got my other cats as kittens, and they were not this crazy. It's just gotta be the orange cat thing. am working on making a shirt. It is made with 5 swirly granny squares. So this is my last one. But I'm not going to be finishing the shirt probably till tomorrow because I have to pick up my kids from the bus stop here in a few minutes. So it'll be ending here soon. But if you want to see me work on it more tomorrow, I'll be finishing the shirt then. It's more of like, I don't even go out to these things, but the shirts that people wear to like festivals and stuff when they want to look cute. It's gonna be like one of those. It's more of like a crop top type thing. I did post a short video, I think, on my YouTube channel of a green version I made, but I asked people what colors they'd like to see next, so somebody said pink and yellow, and it reminds me of lemonade. So this is the 5th one. The top basically is like this. It's like that. So this section is like the cups, and then I'll have a strap up here that goes around your neck, and I have buttons to adjust the strap length. And then each of the corners here get strings with it so you can lace it behind you. And then it happens on the bottom here too. So it's kind of like that sort of thing. And I have to steam these, so they will get a little bit bigger. It's not going to be this tiny. But I want to make one. I was thinking with this one, I'm going to do maybe like tassels or something at the bottom in like the different colors I have here and like change them out. But I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling when I work on it tomorrow. But basically now all I have to do is I put them together and I do just a slip stitch continuously around this section to make the shirt. And I think that is where I'm ending it today because my kids get off the bus in like 20 minutes. I want to get everything put away and cleaned up before they get home. So if you guys are interested in seeing me finish this shirt tomorrow, I will be back tomorrow to do it. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.